Yeah, buddy. Look at this thing. Off-grid. This is their new premium version, premium model. The Mamba V3. Mamba version 3. Man, look at their... Even the box is cool. Alright, let's get in here. I'm excited for this piece. I mean, it's just got a packet of goodies now versus being a loose fit. Look at this thing. Wow. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get rid of all this cool stuff here. So the Mamba 3 is black titanium, I believe titanium pocket clip. Let's check it. Titanium scales, titanium pocket clip, titanium hardware, even the pivot, the heads of the pivot, I believe there's probably a steel center part to the pivot. Let's get the blade out. Wow, this is a large knife. It's in MagnaCut steel. So lots of titanium and lots of MagnaCut steel. Look at this. If you're down on a big knife, well, better keep watching because this is a big knife. Yeah, this is a large piece. And I am a fan of off-grid knives because they are overbuilt and wonderful. There's jimping on the back of the blade. It's like scalloped and then jimped. Very smooth. Frame lock. Super smooth action. Maybe 20% lockup, centered blade, titanium backspacer. Well, let's get in it. Had to gather up my screwdrivers. Here we go. So we're only milled on one side, so that's good, and it's the size we want. We want to come off this way. So let's do it. Okay, not overly tight on the pivot. And T8 on the pivot and then T6 on the rest of these screws. Now I take that back. That's a T8. That's a body screw there. I say it's a T8, but what are we dealing with here? Okay, that's a T8. And it's a T8. It's just had to get in it. Okay. There's another one here. And I could be wrong, but it looks like there's another one where the stop pin is that I think is going to have to come as also. Yep, and it's a T8. I think that should do it. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. So it's got 3 body screws and then the pivot. And I mean, it looks to be lubed properly. It's got a little bit where the detent ball runs. I'm gonna guess there's a little bit where the bearings are. Yeah, actually the bearings look greased, but there's oil there. Well, it's okay. We're gonna wipe it down. Let's get these washers out. We'll wipe down behind them as well. Get all of this lube that they have going. Look at this chunk of MagnaCut. Wow. It's got this black semi stonewash finish going. It's beautiful. It's really got a stealthy, blacked out, you know, it's a murdered out look to this knife for sure. I think the only highlight on the whole knife is maybe the edge. Lots of skeletonizing on the titanium scales. You know, it's all skeletonized here. And then it's got the golf ball dimple texture throughout. Fair tension on the pocket clip, and it's a tension clip. It's one of those that it's meant to just really hug the material whatever you're putting in. And so I got a sense that that's going to run pretty good. I have found their pocket clips to be pretty exceptional. The stop pin is screwed in from both sides, screwed in on this side and the other side. It's kind of a cool feature versus just, you know, setting a pin in there. And then pretty heavy skeletonizing on this side as well. Lots of weight reduction going on. And then that beautiful dimpled finish. And it's great texture. I mean, you can feel it for sure. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's get the little parts and we'll put it back together. A little dirty. Got a little dark spot forming here. Captured pivot. But it's all assembled correctly, in my opinion. Whereas the frame lock side and all those components are going to mount down on top. So we start at the base. We'll go ahead and get to it. I'm going to have to line up this pivot. Find where the flat is. Yeah, the flat goes straight back. So go there, and then we want the shiny side up of a washer. And then a bearing. We're going to actually put the cage down. It's going to recess into the scale. I mean, this is a big legit knife. All right, pretty simple. There we go. Get the pivot in, hold all that down, and we'll get all these body screws in the scale. The handle screws, I guess, is maybe maybe what I'm looking for. I don't know why I've been calling it the body lately. Body of the knife. Yeah, completely murdered out. It's got a little bit of white lettering or light silver, maybe. I'm going to pay attention to the screw and then I'll get a closer look. Yeah, I'm going to call it light silver or light gray, the logo, and then the Magna cut. That's it. I mean, they've got the logo on the pocket clip as well. I'm a fan of their badging. It's not overstated, subtle, and all right, let's crunch this one. Oh, man. Yeah, let's get rid of our tools. Yeah, this is a big boy. Let's run through this action. Very strong flip. It's got good jimping, sharp. It's got a little bit of a curve. It's just slightly higher than the center of the pivot, but I can fail it. Doesn't take much though. Once you get it running, it runs really well. I mean, because I can fail it, I'm going to give it an A-, but it is really solid action. I mean, I don't think I can fail it if I allow gravity to help. Let's go this way. Yeah. Then gravity takes over because the blade, in all essence, is really free. Yeah, see? Just the lock bar's got it a little bit. But I wouldn't change it. Super hydraulic, runs wonderful. Ergonomics, so not so confident, confident, very confident, and whoop, yeah, all the way up to a very confident grip. Completely locked in here. Excellent milling, wonderful grip, and I mean, this is a handful and very easy to get a powerful locked in grip on it. Thumb forward, power grip, reverse grip, cap with the thumb, and then I can also pocketknife grip this, which if I was going to hammer down, this is the grip I want right here. This is, I mean, wow, what a powerful, devastating stab down with this. Yeah, there's no stopping that. Thing will go through a cinder block. Wonderful. Let's check the pocket clip. Pocket clip, check. There it is. Yeah. Snagged up just slightly. The clip itself is not, well, it is recessed, but it hung just a little bit right at the very front of it. It's raised up just the tiniest little bit. But it run past it. No worries. Nice profile. It does kind of, to me, that does reveal a large knife. It's a large clip. Nice grab point with the hole. I don't think it's going to be enough tension for standard jeans. Yeah, I mean, I'd be a little worried, I think, back here that this knife would fly out of my pocket. I'm going to try to put a little tension on this. Okay, so the front screw was loose a little bit, And so maybe that's why the fixed stuff was hanging up on the front. So when I put it back, we'll get it tight, and maybe that'll solve that. I'm a little concerned that I'm not going to get much tension added to this, because surely that's Bruce spring steel, and so it's already sprung. I don't think I can get it any more sprung. I'm going to watch. Yeah, no, I can't. There's no way to add any tension to that, because it's already like as close as it's going to go. I mean, maybe I added just the tiniest little bit to it. I don't think I did, but we'll see. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just, I like a pocket clip that, you know, forces me to get it out. I guess I feel the same way about like a gun holster, you know. I'm not quick draw my draw. I'm not looking to get it out of there. To me, retention maybe wins out over ease of draw. And then, of course, it's just solid training. You know, you just got to get used to the amount of effort it's going to take to get it out. Which, if you're going to carry a weapon, you should at least practice some on bringing it to bear if you have to, right? All right. Oh, this thing is so good. All right, let's try it again. I'm going to try it on the standard jeans material, see if we improved any, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to try shaking it out of there. It's an awful heavy knife. I mean, it started to come, right? Yeah, I wish I could get a little more tension on it, but not going to happen. It's got tension. It's just not, it's not a dryer clip. I mean, I shook it pretty good, and it just barely moved. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's good. It's not great, but it's good. And the only reason I'm going there is because I can't get it any tighter. If I could adjust it and get it a little tighter, I'd be solid. I'd be down. I mean, maybe I could smash this down a little bit and that would help. I'm going to try. Okay. Hey, I didn't mention it, but the pocket clip's reversible. So there's a bonus, right? I did get it to smash down a little bit. So let's see. I just squeezed it really hard and it smashed it a little bit. Currently got thunderstorms rolling across the plains here. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, let's see. I'm gonna run it. It's definitely got more tension to it now. Yeah, nice. Very nice, where I would carry back here. I got that little kind of an extra lip right there. Yep, okay. Well, I was able to add a little bit, and you can't, I mean, it doesn't show anything, but I could tell. And then this is definitely tighter here. Very cool. All right, safety. So no blade contact there, and the blade's very recessed down in there. So I'm and the clip is good. So I'm confident also with safety wise that I can handle this knife any way I want as long as that blade is closed. So look at that detent, that closed detent. Here. Wonderful. But as long as that's closed, I'm safe to handle this knife any old way I want, and I'll stay away from the sharp part. Speaking of the sharp part, I mean, how sharp does MagnaCut come? Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way every knife should come out, right? Brand new. All right. Off-grid Mamba V3 in MagnaCut steel, full titanium, blacked out, price and availability. Okay. The only place that I'm finding this version right now is on offgridknives.com. Yep, that's the only place. They're currently on sale. They're $30 off, and that brings the price down to $259, and that's free shipping. And I'm not sure if they charge tax on their site, but I would assume there's tax on it as well. So yeah, about 260 bucks is what these are going for. Monster built. Yep, and it's a beast of a knife. It's a big bad dude with super steel. Pretty cool. But the only place that I know that you can find it is on offgridknives.com. Yep, pretty neat. I mean, check it out. Appreciate y'all watching.